Well, good evening once again to everyone. It is my pleasure to once again introduce these new 10 words, I'm sure. This would definitely mean a lot, and I'm sure it would bring so much of confidence, and within just 5 minutes you can learn every day 10 words, and in a month's time you have 300 new words in your kitty. So here we are to proceed further with the very first word of the evening, which is corroborate, which means to confirm, to be sure of. For instance, before you study abroad, it's so important for you to corroborate its ranking much before you pack up your bags and fly to your dream destination. Number 2 we have is deplore, that is to regret strongly. For instance, if you do not work hard and apply for your exam right on time, you might deplore in the long run. So it's very important you should always try and study and pick up things right on time. Number 3 we have is daunting, that is very frightening. For instance, we have seen that the new virus Omicron seems to be quite daunting one. It has stunned the world. Number 4 is dispel, that means scattered. For example, after the live concert, the crowd dispelled. Number 5 we have got is erroneous, that is mistaken. For instance, we have seen number of people who do not make right course selection will have to definitely regret in the long run, and definitely they will be, in an erroneous state. Number next is extricate, that is to be released from entanglement. For instance, we have seen sometimes even big shots like film stars, they can get extricated from the prison cell very easily. Next we have is very, very tacky, that is basically sticky. For example, some substances are considered to be quite tacky. Well, few next. Quirky is the next one, which means very peculiar, very strange. We can see some tweets which are considered to be quite quirky by nature. And few last, that's 2. Brazen, that is basically very bold and shamelessly bold. For instance, we have seen so many politicians and their speeches, they're all making it very brazenly. And the final word we have is riveting, that is very, very engrossing. As we have seen, the world of today is considered to be the most riveting world. So I wish that you all learn these words perfectly, try and apply.